Hey guys, it's Tark with Cyclone FPV, and we just got done doing the update to synchronize our SD card. We just flashed the radio with 2.3.11, although depending on when you're watching this video, you may have a newer version than that. In either case, our X9 Lite is ready to go. So here's what we want to do. By default, there's already a model on here, and it's called Model 1. I'm going to show you guys how to rename that model and how you need to set it up and configure it so that you can work it with something like, like this APIS right here, okay? So here's what we're going to do. First thing we want to do is we see Model 1 here. We want to press menu one time quickly, right? Just like that. This is your model screen, and if you look and you scroll to your left, which means scrolling backwards, you can get up to 60 models on here. It's pretty cool. But the most important thing is you stay organized with them. If you get caught up in all this making models and copying and moving them, next thing you know, you're gonna get lost onto what runs what. So please stay organized. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Scroll down and go to option number 1. Now this is the model that comes on here by default. It's got a star beside it, and the asterisk means that it is selected to be the model you're working with. The rest of it doesn't matter. What I want you to do is get into slot 1, and then I want you to press page. When you press page, the model name is the first thing that comes up. So in this case, I want you to click with your button here, and I want you to scroll to the letter A, and when you get to A, I want you to hold it down, and it's going to make it a capital, and then move the cursor. So I want you to spell APIS, A, let me go here, P, oops, and sometimes I miss. Okay, and then you hit exit. Oops, sorry. So hold press menu and press page. I wanted to get back and fix my spelling, so I'm gonna click it again, roll back one, click it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put an M for MQ. So M, hold that down. So if you find the letter and you want it to be capitalized, just hold your enter key down, and then I'm gonna go to Q. And then I'm just going to put 80. Hold on one second. Okay. God, it takes me forever sometimes. All right, once I'm done there, I can just hit exit. All right, and that's going to bring me back here. All right, now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and set up, I want to get the radio set up for what the APIS MQ60 needs. So I want you to scroll to the left so it goes backwards, okay? And then this way, here's the things that are important. You're going to see an internal RF, okay? And you're going to see an external RF. Make sure the external mode says off like it does here. And then scroll up to the internal, okay? Oops, I think I passed it up, hold on. Yep, and I want you to click here where it says access, just click your enter key. And I want you to roll it to ACCST D16, which is right there. Okay, and then from there, we're not going to bind anything just yet, so we're going to stop right there, and we're going to now go and set up our sticks, okay? So here's what we're going to do here. Once you've got this set, just hit exit, and then you're going to be back at this screen right here. I want you to hit exit again and go back to your main screen, okay? On your main screen, I want you to press menu one time. See the APIS MQ60 in slot 1. For some of you, you should have that. And then I want you to press page, page, page. Now you see where it says inputs, right? So what we have is we have 4 inputs automatically reserved. This one's going to be throttle, and these are all going to be basically reserved. Okay, so you got pitch and roll and so forth. What we want to do is we want to go to number 5. Okay, so we're going to scroll down to 5, and we're going to click it, and it's going to ask us for an input name. So we're going to type this one, click it, and type ARM. I'm having a hard time seeing. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we're going to call it, and that's our arming switch, okay? Sorry, I got to get my glasses redone. It's a little tough for me to see. Okay, and again, now we're going to go to name, and we're going to do the same thing. So A, R, whoops, R, M. Okay, so we're going to hit exit. All right, now, here's what I recommend. This is a 3-way switch, okay, which means it has 3 different positions, top, middle, and bottom, okay? I like this to be my arm switch because I can make the middle and the bottom arm, and that way if I accidentally bump it and pose to middle, it doesn't come crashing out of the sky. So I recommend that you make this one, which is going to be SA, I would recommend you make SA your arm switch. Now here's how you're going to do that. You're going to scroll down to where it says source. Right now it says S1, and I want you to hit enter, and it's going to start blinking. At that point, I want you to flip the switch, and you see how it automatically changed it to SA. Okay? So with that said, now what we can do is we can hit exit. We can hit exit, exit again, and now we've got, you see where ARM is listed, right? So what we're going to do next is we can set up the other switch, which is going to be your flight mode switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to click it, click enter, and then we're going to go to input here, and we're going to type in Mo. All right, well, I can't fit that many letters, I guess. So let's hold that there. And then, let me see. Let me go check one thing real quick, guys, just so I can check and see, make sure we have everything identical. Okay, so under mode, and you should still be in there, where it says name, you want to actually type the full word, mode. M-O-D-E. Okay, that's our mode. So that's going to be the kind of flying modes where we have horizontal, where it just kind of sits and it doesn't go all over the place. We have a couple different ones, but that's going to be your mode. Okay, so what we want to do now is it's going to say, what's your source? Well, this is this key on this side, okay, because there are going to be 3 modes, and this is a 3-way key, and it's on the opposite end of your ARM key, which is probably the safest place to have it. So go to source, click enter, and start flipping your switch. Okay, and that's going to be SC, which is going to be your source. Okay, so with that, you can just hit exit and exit. And now we've got our inputs, but we still have something else to do. So click page again. We have to set up our mixes. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. This is very easy to do. I want you to go to number 5 here, and I want you to click the button, and it's automatically going to know that you're pulling it in from the arming page the minute before. So let's go ahead and just name this anyway. Oops. Okay, sorry guys. ARM. Okay, so we've got that set, and then we're going to go to number 6, and we're going to call this one, what was it? Modes, right? So, whoops, let's click it. M, then O. There we go. And then when you're done with that, hit exit. Everything else is already filled in. You don't even have to mess with this, okay? Because it automatically pulls it in from the right source. So you can just get out of there. Now, what's cool is you now have sticks to use that were not done before. And if you want to see how they interact, you can easily just press, you can always change your screen here. So watch, if I press page now, I'm going to see all my switch movements. See how those move if they work? So some of them won't move at all. Like this one, I don't think I programmed at all. Nope. And this one, you can see if you turn it, it does show that it takes an increase there. So whatever page you want to be on is fine, but this looks perfect, okay? So now that that's done, we're going to stop, and we are going to come back with Betaflight, and we're going to plug in your Apis MQ60 to the computer, and we're going to make sure to set these sticks up properly. All right, guys? If you have any questions, please, as always, check us out on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We can always help you out with more videos. And then, as always, again, please make sure to follow us on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Cyclone FPV. We also have a groups page there that has a few thousand members, I guess, that are always willing to help. Okay? Other than that, guys, I hope you're having fun. This is going to be a pretty cool experience for you guys, and we will talk to you soon. Peace.